Okay, so welcome back. Okay, originally we were finding out we were trapped. We couldn't find anywhere to go. If you look at the map, we couldn't actually get past this doorway because that lever, all it did was close this pit. And in fact, what we had to do, and it took me a long time to figure this one out, was we had to go all the way around let's go back to, all the way around, up these stairs, and then drop down a pit to go to. Let's try to turn this page. Yeah. We ended up here, and then we had to go into that pit and drop all the way down. And of course, so turn the page. Oh well, we dropped down here anyway. It took me a long time to do that. So let's just click on this, and hopefully that will open the door, so we have an easier way. And you might remember this thing that open and closes the pit. Okay, so let's proceed. And what does this say? What is underfoot is soon overhead. Okay, so let's save here. I remember this from playing it back in the day. Basically this stage gets you burnt with loads of fireballs. We should really cast ourselves a fire shield here. I think we've got something that will help us. Yeah, let's use this. And that did quite a lot of damage, as you can tell, even with that fire shield. But let's heal ourselves up. That's why we've got healing potions. Actually, it almost killed one of my guys. He was quite lucky to survive. Unfortunately, there's not a monster waiting for us, because that would be... uh-oh. Not what you want, of course. We can actually back our way out if we really wanted to. But for some reason he's not approaching here. Maybe he knows there's a nasty barrier that he can't really cross, and that's why he isn't coming over. Anyway, we've got loads of potions again. Everyone's healed up. I think we've probably got enough. We can probably throw a few of these at them as well. Let's throw a few darts. I don't think we can beat him in a fair fight, to be honest. If we had enough spell crafting, then we could do a lot of damage to him, but not at the moment. We needed that. Of course, we can't really run away from him because we don't really have where are my stones? I'm looking for my stones. Anyway, you take those stones. Oh, we got him. I was just about to gather up all my what was it called? I was just about to prepare a lightning spell, but it turns out I didn't need it. Okay, there's really not too much for us to find here. I think the only thing for us to grab hold of... Well, let's try and go and let's check our map. At some stage we've got to... There's a dinosaur, mini dinosaur or rat generator, and that of course gets us lots more monsters, but we don't really want to encounter too many more monsters, so let's just try and make our way ahead. As I say, lighter than a feather. I think you basically need to put a Zocathra spell here, but of course I don't really have one. Zocathra spell is something that weighs absolutely nothing, and I think that's what we've got to use. So let's have a little explore down this way. The other way. Oh. Yeah, this is the it's not quite a rat, but it's a generated monster basically. And you get plenty of food, and you can keep on collecting food and gaining experience if you want to end up killing loads of them. But we're not really too fussed about that. Let's just cast a few more healing spells because we used at least one. Well, it turns out we don't actually. We've pretty much stocked with everything. We're going to shut this door because we don't want any monsters coming out. Hopefully we can cast the Zocathra spell. I hope the modders have made it so it's actually possible. Otherwise that would be a bit of an oversight. Now, there's one place we haven't gone, because we've actually we turned right when we headed out that fireball place. We now need to make our way across the place where we got flamed. And I think these are the fireball holes. I think you can actually time it so that you actually don't get hit by any fireballs if you're perfect. But of course we had a fire shield, we've got enough health, so we're not too fussed. We should be backstabbing. Oh, we don't want Alexander to die, he's looking decidedly ropey again. Always like to give them an opportunity to do a bit of damage onto me. He's actually far too quick for backstabbing. Look at that, every time I turn. Oh, that just about got him. Okay, great. So on we go. We've picked up another skull for Hulk, and he's packed with things. Doesn't need all this. I think I should give all my fire bombs to someone who actually might use it. And we've got a rope for going up and down pits, so we can equip it here and then head up and down pits. Right, climb down, right click to use item. Okay, brilliant. So we can actually just keep that in our backpacks. Let's check the map. It's worth noting that there are a ton of secrets. It's always worth checking if there's a little button inside these gaps. Not that I think anyone will play it, but just in case you do. Something's going on there. Sounds like a Verkix. Yeah, that sound Well, this is our Corbomite, and if we investigate Corbomite, it weighs 0.0. Here's a little button for us, obviously, to press. And that will, I'm sure, trigger a little enemy. Okay, we'll let him slide around. He's so quick though. Hulk's doing a lot of damage now. He's got those skulls. I think he's got 3 or 4 skulls. Let's get some light on the situation. Oh, Alexander doesn't have very much to carry. And we've got people levelling up. Alright, so what should we do? It's got a key that we need, obviously. Assassination. We could do a quick strike, or we could increase our stab power. I think quick strike is worthwhile. Let's put 3 into that, and everything else to daggers. And for Hulk, we can have armor. Should we invest into heavy armor? Yeah, let's invest into heavy armor. That's giving him 10 health, so that's always worth doing. And we've got a skull key. We've got 2 skull keys. Right, anything around here for us? Okay, extra food. Always worthwhile. And for once, my people are reasonably hungry. She's starting to get weighed down, so... Oh, that's a dragon steak. Delicious. I am going to give that to Alexander to carry. So everyone should be happy with their lot now. That illuminette's really useful. It's one of the most useful things you can find, because it just about, with a light spell, means that you don't need any torches. Okay, so we've got a Corbomite. We know where we need to go. We need to go back to the fireball room, and then back to where it said, well, back to this doorway where it said lighter than a feather. Okay, not too far away. And we can take this Corbomite back. I don't think we've got a further use for it. Sounds like a... Oh! I thought that was a rat. If it was a rat, we would have been in trouble. But it's only a little creature. These are okay to fight. I could even fight it head on. See, Hulk is significantly better than Alexander now. You just really have to do some backstabs to do any damage whatsoever. You're hungry? Have that. And what do we get here? An assassin's dagger. A wave-bladed slender dagger. Only the most vile of lizardmen assassins want to use. Okay, so that does speed 17, attack power 15. So it's definitely what we want to use. I don't think that weapon actually exists in Dungeon Master, but they've got to have something for the dagger people to use, otherwise it's weighted against them, otherwise assassins or thieves are completely useless. Right, let's check this place out. I'm sure there's the stairs to the next level. there's this button on the wall. I'm sure it's a button. Shall we press it? Oh, it's not. Thought it'd be a button. Don't really want a skull button. Oh, what have we got here? Let's fill up ourselves up with water again. Hulk's still thirsty. And we've got our first, second Raki that we really need for the next time. Okay, right, I think I'll pause it here and we'll, just before we get to the next level,